Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again, we're gonna play Empires of the Undergrowth. Now, it's been 6 to 8 months since I've touched this game. I wanted to come back to it and just see if anything new has happened in the game. It looks like the developers are still working on it actively, albeit pretty slowly. As long as they don't break the game, I'm fine with them taking as long as they need to. They did release a new, I think it's called Hibernation level, under the extra level section, but I have not played that yet. So I'm getting my feet wet again in free play. I've already started off camera just to sort of get the ball rolling. The early 10-15 minutes, nothing really happens. I mean, typically you start off here in your base, you've got maybe 7 ants, and you're digging around just trying to find food underground, and eventually you make your way above ground, and you try to avoid nasty things and gain more food. And that's what we're doing right now. And I love the fact that you can organize your ants into different groups. I love that. Now it looks like our food stores are full, so let's go ahead and add some more food stores. We'll do 1, 2, 3. You want to try to arrange them in a hex pattern if you can. That way they're easier to upgrade. The more adjacency you've got, the easier it is to upgrade. This one says 6 out of 6, so I can upgrade that. This one says 6 out of 6, so I can upgrade that. Same here.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Okay, now if I were to put a food tile next to this one, say right here, this 5 out of 6 would turn into 6 out. There it goes. So now I can upgrade that. So I think that's sufficient. My max food is now 450. Hopefully that's enough. We want to get more soldier ants out there. I'm playing as the wood ants, by the way. There's a couple of different factions in this game. Leaf ants, for example, they rely heavily on, rather than picking up food in the environment, you actually have to harvest plants and bring the leaves back. I think they're the leaf cutters, which is really cool. I like them. It's just a different way to play, but I like my basic ants. It reminds me of the old Sim City, or the Sim Ant games, rather. So I'm going to go ahead and go above ground real quick and see what's out here. You don't want to leave your ants hanging around too long by themselves, because either there won't be any resources to collect like they're doing here, or monsters will come and eat them. Not monsters so much as nasty bugs. Looks like our workers here aren't doing much.
The ants will fight to the death.
So yeah, we've got some... we've got... I wouldn't call it an enemy colony. These are just random enemies that pop up on the map. They just sort of spawn and give you a hard time. So I may just assign group 2 here to non-gather mode. That way they just kind of hang out here in a group and fend off any intruders like they're doing now. And group 1 has 4 ants in it. They'll just come and gather this fish. I highly recommend, if you are a first-timer to the game, if you go to options, there is this show resource info. It was unchecked for me, so I went ahead and checked it, and that actually shows you how much of a resource is left on that resource. So it says 315 on that fish. So once that goes to 0, this fish will go away. Alright, speaking of which, we should prepare more ants because that's going to be out of food soon. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Again, grouping these together also a good idea in case you decide you want to upgrade them.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new
That's because I just made a whole bunch. I hear noise. Oh, okay, that's not good. We've got a grasshopper and one of those sprayer ants just having at it. Holding in Alt lets you see their health bars. Looks like it's about even. This one has taken some damage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reset this to gather so that they can actually bring back food. We're going to need it. We're starving. Without food, we can't repopulate, so... And on occasion, plants like these will drop food. There'll be little blue pellets on the ground just kind of sitting there. I don't see any right now, though. Alright, let's go with the less risky. I mean, the fish is just annoying. It's, for whatever reason, we're having a hard time with that one. This thing is constantly pumping out ants. We'll take from here. It's much safer. Yeah, see, look at all those ants taking my fish. How rude. It's alright. Run away to survive and fight another day. Wow, okay, it looks like we've got our own little bug battle going on down here. The current difficulty is, if I hover over this, well, it should say, 47%. You can set that in free play right before you begin. I've already showed that off in prior patches, so I'm not going to do that again. I just don't see the need. Okay. Running out of food here, unfortunately. And there's no food here. I kind of want to make another run at this fish. But I want to do it as a group. So, yeah, look at all these ants. I think we have a better chance now rather than one at a time. There we go. Now we're doing... Okay, now we're bringing back some nice tasty fish. Okay, now let's get out of there. And the fish is gone. Okay, now they're probably going to maybe make a run at this deposit here. We'll just have to see what happens. In the meantime, we're starting to get some food back. Maybe it's time to move this set of workers to take care of the nest. So group 1 is now empty. I'll just put these ants over to group 1 for right now. And I'll get rid of the 2-1 because we don't need the second waypoint anymore. It's just kind of useless. There's no one there. Alright, let's look around for some more. Oh, look at that. There's a nice tasty fish up here. However, we've got this. Rather nasty, that. We want to avoid that. Just gather food and get out. Just ninja the sucker. We do not want to incur the wrath of the grasshopper. Or is that a... I'm pretty sure that's a... Well, yeah, it's a grasshopper. I think. Whatever it is, it's big and it's mean and it's nasty. Let's go ahead and grab this food real quick. Might as well. It's here. Again, this plant will on occasion drop these little blue balls that you can grab for food real quick. Let's go ahead and expand a bit more. Yeah, might as well just dig this out. I personally like the rapid fire ants. Some people swear by the mortar ants, which they take longer to fire but do more damage.
The ants must fight.
Oh, great. Oh, look at that. Okay, can we fight this thing and win? Oh, we did. Nice. So this thing has 125 food, which is going to be great for us. So we did manage to knock it out. There's some grubs up here that look tasty, but we'd have to come up this way and up and around. Alright, as a group, we will come up here again. This ladybug is just taking this food. It loves it. So our goal, for those of you tuning in for the first time, is to beat the enemy ants. I did set the AI to have the possibility of cheating, meaning that you can set the level of which they cheat, whether it meaning no cheating at all, or very little, or you can even set it to, like, crazy. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. You can even, in free play, adjust what things show up, whether they be spiders or, map specific, or you can just enable all of them. There's uber creatures, so new players to the game may find this a little bit overwhelming, but it's still pretty fun. Better than Ant Queen. Oh, that large one is still around. I guess we killed the baby or whatever it was. Let's just grab this food and get out. Now, our food stores are full. That's why they're not picking anything up. Let's continue. Let's add something like that. There they go. I hear battling. I just don't know what's going on. I see some corpses over here. Ah, it looks like we've got a civil war going on over here between the same species. Lots of dead corpses. Sometimes if you let the neutral NPCs fight each other, they'll leave behind corpses and you can just quickly nab them, which is really nice. Alright, let's bring our ants this way to pick that up. Let's go ahead and spawn some more ants. Some more worker ants. They're cheaper. but they're not as powerful. And then we'll get some more workers there. Always a good idea to leave some food behind so that you can build more storage in a hurry or replace ants whenever they're in combat. And it looks like we've exhausted that pile there. You know, let's grab these corpses. Look at all these corpses. We just have to be mindful of these guys over there. They spray something at you, some sort of acid. Oh, there's a spider. Okay, well, let's grab what we can and get out. Or attack it. That's fine, too. You can set the non-attack button on the bottom, but if we can kill this thing, then great. This thing's playing, it's just stunning us here with an AoE attack. Alright, you guys come down here and help with this spider, please. Ranged is great because it doesn't stun the one at range. No, it broke its leg off and it's running, and it... Can we chase it down and kill it? This poor spider. It just wanted to eat me. That's all it wanted to do. Oh, look at it run. It doesn't know what to do at this point. And it's down. So that's only 25 food. It's not very impressive. Not at... Oh, okay. Now we've got another spider here attacking this sprayer thing. Let's see if we can get out of there. We don't want to mess with that. Or we can attack it. We're luring it over to our nest. That's a bad thing. All right, let's regroup and prepare to attack. Oh, no, it's running. Okay, good. All right, there's some food up there. We'll grab that. It's 96 free food. Let's go ahead and dig out more tunnels so that we can grow our population. We have to be careful not to release whatever that is. That little red exclamation point means there's an enemy lurking there. But now we've got some space. 18 soldiers, 21 of the ranged. Looking good. We've got about 19 or so workers managing the inside. That's what this first slot is. This just manages maintenance around the ant colony. Alright, coming back up to the surface, there's no food to be had. There's a bunch of food up here if we can grab it. Of course, you just have to watch out for Mr. Grasshopper. Zzz. Looks like we chased the ladybug away. You can actually kill the ladybugs if you're strong enough. If you've got like 20 of those wood ants shooting at it, they go down pretty quickly. You can get food from them too. This is nice food here. Of course, the numbers make it a little bit uglier, but I like seeing how many resources are at a particular spot. That way I know what to commit and what not to commit. Sometimes if they find food along the way, they'll stop, turn around, and bring it back, which is awesome. Slowly but surely growing the colony. Let's go with some more soldiers. We're going to have to build that. I'm considering also building a group number 2, so let's go ahead and build out this way, and then maybe we'll create a path going up. Food stores are full. Alright, well, let's go ahead and upgrade what we can here. That should be sufficient. And let's build an area for our new set of worker ants. Or soldiers, I should say. I could also build paths which speed up the ants, but I prefer to focus on military. That way I can keep the food coming. And then I put in paths later. Alright, so this is going to be a new group. This will be group 2. Simply is, 13 soldiers right now. Nothing too great. Let's add that in there for good measure. And let's go ahead and add another section here. And we'll fill it up with ranged. And add that to group 2 as well. So we'll have 2 full-fledged combat groups going. And pretty soon, we'll be attacking that enemy queen and killing them. Or her, I should say. Okay, so let's find more food. There's 3 spiders lurking around. There's a dead one there. It's only 25 food, not a whole lot. We need to find a good supply of food. I'm not seeing it. There's a little bit there. There's a nasty looking Jason spider. You know what? Let's grab this up here. Oh, looks like these enemy ants... Is that me? No, that's me. Okay. For a minute there, I thought those were enemy ants just swarming that location. Oh, okay. We incurred the wrath of the grasshopper that was up here. Probably a death sentence for these ants, but we're giving them a good fight. I mean, half health. Alright, we're dying here. We're dying, but hey, if we can keep up this hail of fire, it recharges life too every time it... Oh, nice, we got it. Every time it eats, it recharges a little bit of health. But that's 200 food that we just got. That should be plenty to replenish what ants we did lose. And of course, make room for more. So speaking of which, we're going to add some range in here. Not enough food. And our worker ants are already building those tiles for us. Alright, move this group to group 2. So that's 9 ranged. Let's go ahead and make that an even 10 for right now. Come back to the surface, look for some more food. There's a little bit there, not a whole lot. Lots of spiders. Don't want to mess with those either. There's whatever that is. Not going to mess with that unless I have to. Although food is looking to be pretty scarce right now. There's some fish! Look at that. This is beautiful. Let's send group 1 here to defend it. And we won't have it actually take anything. Group 2 is 24 ants strong, and we'll have them gather. But I want group 1 to kind of hang out here in a large group and defend it. This is 1,410 food, this fish. No, you can't have any. I'm taking it all. Okay. Oh! We attracted a sprayer, but we killed it. It's 100 free food for us once we manage to get around to it. How we doing down here? Looks like we're gathering more food. We'll add to this group, make it stronger. At some point, we'll have to upgrade our ants too, make them more powerful. Like, all of these are ready to be upgraded, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive to upgrade these ants. It's the same cost. 50 a buck for these, or, yeah, 50 a piece for these. Just really expensive. But hey, with 1,000 food, wouldn't hurt. I'm really curious to see how these guys are faring down here. I see ants coming in and out of here, which is good for them. Although there is this little grasshopper here, just sort of hanging out and killing stuff. Although this battle royale may occur. The spider versus the grasshopper. Who's going to win? Looks like that spider's going to go down, but it's got that stun ability. Yeah, I think, yeah. This grasshopper's totally going to win. Yeah, it's dead. That poor spider. Not really. Okay, that's the enemy there. Ooh, it's going after this fish, I think. Although the spiders are intercepting them and just murdering them a little. Okay, we may see our first major battle here. Let's see how well we fare against this. Luckily, our ranged should do most of the work here. He's got a lot of melee ants, soldier ants, and I've got a nice mix of the two. So as long as my front line stays up, our ranged will take them down very quickly. And there you go. I think we won our first major battle there. We still have 500 food. Let's go ahead and reinforce a third. Let's go for a third. I want a third group. And then I think we may end up attacking, because that was not cool what he just did to me there. He's going after that food. Not cool. I was there first. 1, 2, Again, we want to save some for combat because we will suffer losses. Alright, there's some there. We'll open that up just a little bit. Won't be terribly big. Group 3 and Group 3. So it's a smaller group for right now until we get more troops. It looks like we're still fighting over this fish. It looks like the enemy, though, is having to combat these spiders, too. Oh, and speaking of spiders, I mean, it looks like they're fending them off, but... Oh, wow. Look at all of these corpses down here. It looks like the AI has just declared war on spiders, and it's just going at it. I would love to just put him in his place for a little bit. Alright, so this fish is now gone. We should probably seek out another food source. You know what? There's some food sitting here. So let's just get in the spider's nest. We may lose a couple. But once we kill this thing... Yeah, that's 60 food that we just got. So that's perfect. And look at all this food just kind of sitting here. And again, Group 1 is set to not gather, so they'll just kind of hang out here, defending Group 2 while they do their thing. Group 3... Oh, here comes a spider now. That's alright, we'll just murder it. We'll send Group 3 down here as well, unless some new food has arrived. Yeah, you know what? We'll send Group 3 up this way. It's a safer route anyway. And at this point, we're going to want to add to Group 3 because it's pretty small right now. Alright, we'll add a couple there. You must be in combat because I hear a lot of popping. It's because of these spiders. Oh, look, the enemy attacked there. You know what? Let's regroup. The enemy has regained a foothold here. And the spiders are just in the crossfire. Alright, again, let's not openly engage. Let's fall back. We're going to do this as a team. Actually, Group 3 should probably hang out up here and get more food for us, while Group 1 and 2 do the heavy lifting. Group 2 should definitely do combat. I don't know why they were turned off like that. Alright, we'll let them fight it out. Oh, here they come. That's some free food right there. That's 200 food. I'll take it. I'll take it. Group 2 will take care of that, and Group 1 will just kind of hang out. Dead. We're at 182 food right now, so building from here is not a good idea. I like to expand when I'm maxed out on food. How's 3 doing? I don't see any complaints up this way. Not a whole lot going on. How's our difficulty now? I set the difficulty to ramp. So now it's at 55%. It'll just keep increasing over time. Things will become a little bit harder. We'll start seeing some Ubers spawn at some point if the game lasts that long. Probably not. I would like to attack soon and be done with it. Alright, we're at 630, so we should probably upgrade a bit more. Just trying to get a nice healthy mix. Down to 47 food again. That's okay, we've got a steady supply of spiders going on over here. And it looks like the computer, again, is continuing to declare war on the spiders. These poor things. Alright. I am very tempted to possibly, once we're full up again, just bring Groups 1 and 2 down there to mess with him. See what kind of damage we can do. I hear battle, but I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, we got some praying mantis there. Looks like we've got some ranged attacking this sprayer here. Looks like we're winning, though. Barely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we gonna win? We didn't win. You know how close we were? It was nearly dead. Nearly dead. Where's group 3 at? Okay, it's right there. These poor guys. They just wanted food. We might have to make group 3 a smidgen stronger. Just a little bit. Alright, there's some food there, guys. Go get it. I kind of want vengeance. I don't know where it went, but I think it went away. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, so we're still picking on these poor spiders down here. Let's go ahead and get groups 1 and 2 together. And we're full up on food, which is a good point to actually attack, because if we lose anyone, they should automatically just sort of replenish. Oh, we got a spider here just going to town. But here we are. We're going to sort of block his ability to gather food if we can. Let's move here to the ramp. Nice. Well, this spider, what's he doing? Oh, I bet you this is a different... Yeah, this nest down here. That's what he's going for. Okay. Yeah, we're pushing him back. Let's kind of hang out up here. And... Oh, okay. So we're going to go inside now and see what's what. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually make any push. You know, I don't think I don't think we have enough strength, honestly, but... Group 3 is continuing to get food for us, so I'm hoping that with a continuous supply of food, we'll be able to replenish, reinforce as needed. Okay, it looks like we actually are making some headway. It's difficult to tell which answer what, but there's the queen. Let's get in there. See if we can get any closer. It's a mess, is what this is. This is a huge, absolute mess. Again, we are taking casualties, but our food stores are looking good. Group 3 is definitely, it has our back right now. If we just wear it down. Wow, this battle. How many ants do they have? All right, get in there. Oh. I'm guessing that's like his royal guard at this point. Oh, poppity pop pop pop. Something just happened there. Oh my, he has a bunch of troops coming in. Not good. Can we survive this? We're doing our best. We might have to like retreat and then make one final push, depending on how well we do here. We do have a couple of ants upgraded to level 2, but oh, okay, they made it through. Oh, and, okay, so it looks like they're reestablishing their hold. Actually, you know what? Our ranged ants have come through and are attacking the queen. Can we ninja this thing down? We'll find out in a minute. This poor queen. Nice. Okay, it looks like our melee pushed through that other attack as well. And there you go.
With each challenge met head-on, this colony has proved itself time and time again. Its growth is now unstoppable.
I kind of like that little screenshot there. Okay, I think I'm going to take a picture of that. I love it. Anyway, so there you go, folks. That was another quick look at Empires of the Undergrowth. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.